This is Jaguar's six-cylinder, 4.2-litre engine. It generates 262 horsepower, yet only weighs 250 kilograms. That's one of the reasons the Jag goes so well. It's got a great power-to-weight ratio.
Armoured vehicles don't have a great power-to-weight ratio, and therefore they struggle to have any great speed on account of their armour being so seriously heavy. So Jaguar's superb engine was coupled not with heavy steel armour, but with something entirely new. This armour is made out of aluminium.
Much stiffer than steel, you needed less of it, making it feasible to transport by air, just as the British government wanted.
Combine the revolutionary new aluminium armour and the Jaguar engine, and what have you got? Well, at the time, the world's fastest tank, the Scorpion. And it is seriously fast! We're doing over 50 miles an hour now! And would you believe that we're going to have to slow down for a speed camera?
But surely the road is one place tanks can't go fast, as they don't corner well at speed.
Instead of on a traditional tank where the inside track is stopped and the outside track pulls the tank round the bend like so, the Scorpion has a complex gearing system where the outside track is simply moving faster than the inside track.
Very smooth, very complex, and very fast at going round bends. It's that sort of high-speed road cornering in modern tanks that's helped make half-tracks, like the Germans used, obsolete. As well as being the world's fastest tank, this Jaguar engine Scorpion also had the longest range. It can do 444 miles on one tank of petrol. That's the same as Berlin to Bern, non-stop.
But at 5 miles per gallon, that's a litre a mile, to do 444 miles, you need one seriously big petrol tank.
100 litres, and the pump's cut out. Like many forecourt pumps, it'll only deliver a maximum of 100 litres at a time. So I've got to go in and pay and start again. 100 litres again, and off to pay again. A total of £444 to fill up. And think of the points. But as well as its high road speed and great range, Scorpion has one other key attribute. It's also massively armed. With a 75mm cannon, 336 times more potent than the gun on the armoured rolls. First of all, you load your shell into the breech. Not easy in such a confined space, especially given that each shell was over 10 kilograms. And then, in one movement, up it goes. You let the safety catch off and fire. Fire! The Scorpion is massively well armed and capable of going just about anywhere at high speed. But its go-anywhere tracks do have one major drawback. All those moving parts generate a lot of friction, something that wheels don't do.